Hey guys, this is just a quick rant about how much eBay sucks. So, I sold a couple of Saturns modded on eBay, and my deal is that I refurbish the consoles and mod them, of course, um, and it's to give people the opportunity to play these great games that are on the console that cost a ridiculous amount of money, like Panzer Dragoon Saga, Magic Knight Rayearth, Mega Man X4. I mean, there's some really great games that are on the console that cost a stupid amount of money, and some even better games that are Japan only, and Japanese consoles are getting more and more hard to come by, and the price is shooting up for whatever reason. I mean, they're more prevalent in Japan because they did better over there, but it's just stupid market bullshit. Um, so I'm definitely like trying to make a little bit of money off of this. I don't deny that at all. But I think that the work that I do is of a higher quality than most people. Like, I'm not just slapping shit together. I buy these consoles and I fix them up very nicely. I mod them. If you want a region-free BIOS, I'll put it in. I can upgrade to FRAM, so you don't have to worry with those CR2032 batteries. I can do whatever. I've teched the system for like going on 20 years now. So I know a lot. I don't want to say I know everything there is to know about it, because I don't think anybody, even like, the people that developed the Saturns, know everything about them, because there's so many variants. The console was re-engineered a million times unnecessarily, and there's actually no reason for any of it. But I'm getting off track here. My son's kind of getting pissy. But what I wanted to talk about is eBay. So I sold a Saturn on there not too long ago, and so I after that I put another really nice one together with a Phantom Universal, cleaned it up, and it was actually really nice. And it's for sale now. The video's on my channel, but so the auction was gonna end today at like 6 something p.m. and I had a bunch of watchers and a lot of views on the video. And then, so yesterday at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, I get an email from eBay that says that the auction was canceled because I was selling copywritten material. And, so I wanted to dispute that, because I'm not selling copyrighted material. I'm selling a modded console, and there's no specifics on the backups that would have been included. That's kind of like a perk. You're not paying for those. So I disputed it. I called eBay. I actually called their customer service, because you can't talk to them online, which is ridiculous. And I asked them, I said, hey, give me specifics on what I was selling that's copyrighted, that's illegal to sell. And I had to talk to like 2 or 3 people, and finally they had to admit to me that they were wrong, and that I wasn't selling anything copywritten. So I was allowed to put the auction back up, but I had to take the part in the auction description out that said that I would include the backups. So if you look at the video for that console, I still offer the backups, because I'm not going to change the video. But it's ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely crazy that they're going to be that butthurt over it. And so that's why I think that eBay is not really the greatest platform for retro gaming. You might disagree with me, and that's fine. I've had good experiences on eBay so far, but I know there's been a lot of changes and updates with their filtering and AI and whatever. But I just think it's crazy, because the Saturn came out in 1994 and 95, and that was 23, 24, 25 years ago. And a lot of these publishers aren't even in business anymore. So, who are we taking money from by selling backups, or by messing with backups? Like, Nintendo wants to get all pissy and butthurt because people are downloading their ROMs and they want to shut down Emu Paradise, but like it's ridiculous. And I don't know if many of you remember, but back in like 2004, 2005, Nintendo kind of unofficially handed everything 8 and 16-bit over to the public, like all the sprites, everything like that, because it was when people were starting to make flash animations, and like the sprite art was really starting to take off, and people were really getting into it. So Nintendo's like, all right, fuck it, you know, like we're done with it. Like you guys can have this, like you can have these sprites, you can have this. So it was kind of like the unofficial message, like, you know, all this retro stuff is yours. We're not going to do anything with it anymore. But now everyone realizes that the games that they make today suck ass. Hey, Amy Larson. Hey, what's up? How's it going? I think it's crazy that there's actually somebody watching me right now. So yeah. But yeah, like, anyway, that kind of threw me off. Hello. But yeah, so the games that are made today suck. They're like Call of Duty and the same game like made over and over and over again, and it's ridiculous. So now these game publishers are realizing like, hey, you know, these games totally suck. And so now the retro stuff is what everybody wants. And oh shit, we got to start charging money for it now. So hey, let's make all these classic consoles. Let's make, you know, all the purchases on the digital purchases for all the old retro stuff. And so they want to make money for it again because like they're all pissy, and you know, they can't make anything nowadays because nobody has any more creativity. Everything's such corporate bullshit, and they're just realizing that the old stuff is the most popular, and the old stuff is what people are going to want at the end of the day. So, wow, I've gone off on a crazy rant. But anyway, so let's just say fuck eBay, and I'm going to continue posting my modded Saturn auctions on there for advertisements only. So if you guys are interested, I'm gonna put direct PayPal links in all the YouTube videos for the consoles, and all the videos have the serial number for the console in them. So if you want that particular console, go ahead and send me the money directly via PayPal. I will end the auction, and I will change the you know, I'll change the description of the video to say sold. And you know, if there's any confusion, like 2 people want the same console, or 2 people send the money, like I'm not going to be an asshole about it. I'll either, if I can't give you something similar, I will like obviously give you your money back. And or you know, I can give you a different Saturn. I have like so many Saturns right now, it's crazy. There's literally Saturns everywhere. If my son wouldn't scream, I would like take you upstairs and show the bookshelf full of Saturns and Dreamcasts and just like random extra parts and mod chips. You know, and I might make a video later on that. It's just kind of hard when it gets into the evening when we're trying to put the baby to sleep. And that's also when I do homework. I'm doing my second engineering degree right now, and I also work full-time. So the whole Saturn thing is like a hobby, but it's also good to know that I can get that system and games into the hands of people that may not have had a chance in the past to play any of it. You know, there's a big group of people that don't even understand like how crazy the game market was between the Saturn and the PlayStation and the N64. Like my little brother, he's probably 16 by now. I don't really talk to him that much because like I don't know, it's a whole family drama thing with my dad's side of the family. But anyway, we were hanging out one time a couple of years ago after I moved back from Jacksonville when I was going to UNF, and we were playing Mobile Suit Gundam Side Story 1. And you know, this kid is like a hardcore Call of Duty and what's the thing, Fortnite and all that shit, whatever. I don't even know what games are out now. I sound like such an old man. But anyway, so he's playing this game and he's shredding it, and he's like, dude, like I had no idea that these old games could like kick so much ass. It's crazy. And like he was actually doing really well, so it was kind of funny to see. But he loves the old stuff. I'm going to raise my son with old video games, and I'm going to try not to, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't want him to have like the newer stuff, but I don't know. Like honestly, the games that are out now suck. Like they're literally just the same game reskinned over and over and over again. But yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. So eBay just kind of pissed me off. Oh yeah, so they're sending me messages, direct messages on eBay from these obviously fake accounts that have no feedback, and they were like just created a couple of days ago. And it's like, oh hey, if we add some money to the buy it now price, will you send me the backups? And it's like, are you serious right now? Like eBay just gets all pissy with me for this, and like I call them on their bullshit, and now they're trying to jam me up by like having some random fake account that has no buys, no sells, no feedback, no nothing. And they're asking me to sell them backups. And it's like, you're not gonna catch me in some stupid trap, guys. Like you're just being like sophomoric at this point. It's crazy. All I'm trying to do is hook some people up with some good games. I'm not even charging for them. Like the money that I put as the price for the console is the price of the console, the price of the mod chip, the price of the supplies, and the price of my work. A CDR costs fucking 40 cents, and I pay my internet bill regardless of if I'm downloading ROMs or not. Like I do other things. I research, I do my school on there, I watch YouTube and Netflix. I don't have cable, so it's crazy. But anyway, so direct PayPal links in the description for the consoles. I might start an Etsy store. I haven't really looked into that yet. I only really use eBay because I know the traffic is going to be there, and I don't really deal with social media, so I don't know how else to reach a good amount of people. So I think eBay is just the best way for that now. If you guys have any advice for how to reach more people with these, then that would be greatly appreciated. Word of mouth, I guess, is the best. But yeah, there's gonna be more Saturns for sale coming up. I'll do that video because now like I'm starting to want to like show them off, and like I may even do like a build like Voltar and all those guys do. I just don't really have a camera rig or anything set up. Like I'm on my phone right now, so I'll look into that. But yeah, I mean, if you're watching this, that's amazing because I don't know why anybody would. I don't really put up any content. But thank you. So yeah, I mean, if you want a console modded, not modded, FRAM, region free, anything like that, I'm trying to get a hold of some of those damn Cassinis and Rias, the SD card readers for those things, but my god, they are like totally unobtainable. The guy that makes them only makes like 4 or 5 or like maybe up to 10 at a time, and then doesn't put any information about like when the pre-orders are going to be available. It's just like, oh hey, here they are, and they sell out, and they cost a ridiculous amount of money too. They're like, I think 175 or 200 bucks. And then like you have people on eBay being total assholes selling a Saturn with an SD card reader for like $1,000, and it's like, come on dude, you paid like 50 bucks, 75 bucks for that console if it works, like a little bit less if it doesn't, and then it took you 15-20 minutes to put that in, and like you had to do nothing. It's literally plug and play, and now you're trying to make $1,000 off a fucking Saturn with an SD card reader. Like you're a total asshole. It's like the people that are, the same guy makes an SD card reader for the FM Towns Marty, and he got tired of people like trying to pre-order it because he knew that they were gonna like just sell them on eBay as soon as they sold out. They're scalping them, and so he's like, I'm not gonna sell them unless you send me like a picture of your FM Towns Marty with the serial number in the picture. And he's like, I'm going to research it, and if it's not a legit serial number or if it's a duplicate, like I will not sell to you. So, it's just like anything. You get more people into it, and they fuck it up. It's just like Bitcoin, it's like Rick and Morty, it's like anything that gets popular, you get a bunch of assholes into it, and then everyone starts, you know, pandering to try to get everyone on board, and like it just gets fucked up. So, you know, it's just the way it is today. So, all right, I have gone completely off topic. I don't want to sound like an asshole or anything, but that's just my opinion. And yeah, that's it. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for listening.